Jimmy Donaldson just broke the internet with numbers that will make your jaw drop. At just 27 years old, MrBeast became the first YouTuber to hit $1 billion net worth in 20. But here's the crazy part that nobody talks about. He just spent $500,000 on a single date, owns cars worth millions but gives them all away, and has a business strategy so wild that Wall Street experts are studying his methods. Stay with me because I'm about to reveal the exact breakdown of his insane lifestyle, his secret money formula, and why everything you think you know about being rich is completely wrong. Before you click away, let me promise you 3 things. First, you'll discover the exact amount MrBeast spent on every detail of his record-breaking romantic date. Second, I'll show you his complete car collection and why he chooses to give away millions instead of keeping them. Third, you'll learn his proven system for turning generosity into billions that you can actually apply to your own life. By the end of this video, you'll understand why MrBeast's approach to money is creating a whole new type of millionaire. So hit that subscribe button now, because this information changes everything about how successful people think about wealth. Let's start with the numbers that shocked everyone in 20. MrBeast's net worth officially hit $1 billion, making him the youngest self-made billionaire in history. But unlike other billionaires who hoard their money, MrBeast spends it in ways that seem completely insane until you understand his master plan. His YouTube channel alone brings in over $50 million per year. His chocolate company Feastables generates another $100 million annually. Beast Burger restaurants across the country add another $75 million to his empire. His merchandise sales contribute $40 million more. And his brand partnerships and sponsorship deals bring in an additional $85 million every single year. Now here's where it gets interesting. Most rich people take their money and buy expensive houses, luxury cars and private jets for themselves. MrBeast does buy these things, but then he does something that makes no sense to traditional business minds. He gives most of it away. This strategy seems crazy, but it's actually the most brilliant business move ever created. Every dollar he gives away returns to him multiplied. When he gives away a $100,000 car, that video generates $300,000 in revenue. When he spends $500,000 on a romantic date, the content earns over $2 million. This is the MrBeast multiplication effect in action. Speaking of that legendary romantic date, let me break down every single expense that went into creating the most expensive love story on YouTube. The location alone cost $150,000. MrBeast rented an entire private island for 1 week, but that was just the beginning. He hired a team of 40 construction workers to build a custom winter wonderland in the middle of summer. Artificial snow machines ran 24 hours a day, costing $3,000 per day just for the snow. Professional lighting designers created a magical atmosphere with over 500 LED lights synchronized to music. The total setup cost reached $200,000 before anyone even arrived. Transportation pushed the budget even higher. A private jet customized specifically for this date cost $75,000. Interior designers completely transformed the cabin into a flying restaurant. A world-class chef prepared a 7-course meal using ingredients imported from Japan, France, Italy, and Australia. The wine collection alone was worth $40,000, including bottles that were older than most people watching this video. Professional photographers and videographers documented every moment with equipment worth another $50,000. The entertainment portion of the date was where MrBeast really went all out. He hired professional ice skaters who trained for 3 months to perform a custom routine. A live orchestra played romantic music from a floating stage in the middle of a lake. Fireworks displays synchronized to the music cost $25,000 for just 15 minutes of explosions. Personal stylists, makeup artists, and wardrobe consultants ensured everything looked perfect for the cameras. When you add up every expense, the total came to exactly $567,000 for one romantic evening. But here's the genius part that most people miss. This $500,000 date wasn't just about romance, it was content creation at the highest level. The video documenting this experience has already generated over 20 million views. At current advertising rates, that's approximately $800,000 in direct ad revenue. Brand partnerships related to this video added another $600,000. Merchandise sales inspired by the romantic theme brought in $300,000 more. The total revenue from this single piece of content exceeded $2 million, creating a 4-to-1 return on investment. Now let's talk about MrBeast's relationship with cars, because this perfectly shows his unique approach to wealth. His garage once housed 40 vehicles worth nearly $900,000 total. The crown jewel was a McLaren 765 LT, a supercar that costs $350,000 and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.7 seconds. Its carbon fiber body weighs less than most regular cars, and its twin-turbo V8 engine produces 765 horsepower. Most people who own this car never let anyone else drive it. MrBeast gave his away to a random subscriber. His Lamborghini collection included a Huracan worth $240,000 and a Gallardo valued at $180,000. Both cars feature naturally aspirated V10 engines that create sounds most people only hear in movies. The Huracan can reach speeds over 200 miles per hour, while the Gallardo represents classic Italian supercar design that never goes out of style. Again, instead of keeping these automotive masterpieces, MrBeast turned them into life-changing gifts for his audience. The Porsche section of his collection was equally impressive. A 911 Turbo S worth $220,000 sat next to a classic 911 from the 1980s worth $150,000. The modern Turbo S can launch from 0 to 60 in just 2.6 seconds thanks to its all-wheel drive system and twin-turbo flat-six engine. The vintage 911 represents pure driving experience without modern electronic aids. Both cars disappeared from his garage within months, given away to fans who never expected to own such incredible machines. American Muscle was represented by several custom Mustangs, each worth between $60,000 and $90,000. These weren't stock vehicles, they featured custom paint jobs, upgraded engines, and interior modifications that made each one unique. Professional mechanics spent hundreds of hours perfecting every detail. One Mustang featured a supercharged V8 producing over 700 horsepower. Another focused on classic styling with modern performance upgrades. All of them became gifts that changed people's lives forever. Even his Tesla Model 3, valued at $55,000, had a special story. A young fan spent months designing a custom wrap and interior modification concept. MrBeast not only had the fan's design professionally installed, but then gave the completed car to the designer. This gesture showed that MrBeast values creativity and passion as much as he values expensive materials. The most expensive automotive content ever created came when MrBeast showcased vehicles ranging from $1 to $100 million. The cheapest car was a broken-down vehicle from a junkyard that barely ran. The most expensive was a one-of-a-kind hypercar prototype that exists nowhere else in the world. Between these extremes, he featured dozens of vehicles representing every price point and category imaginable. Coordinating this project required partnerships with exotic car dealerships, classic car collectors, and even automotive museums willing to lend priceless vehicles for filming. The insurance costs alone for this video exceeded $200,000. Transporting cars worth millions required specialized carriers and professional drivers. Security teams protected the most valuable vehicles around the clock. Professional detailers ensured every car looked perfect on camera. The logistics team coordinated timing so that each vehicle appeared exactly when needed without conflicts or delays. This single video cost over $3 million to produce, but generated more than $12 million in total revenue. The decision to give away rather than keep these incredible machines reveals everything about MrBeast's mindset. While other wealthy people collect cars as status symbols, MrBeast realized that watching someone receive a car they desperately need creates more joy than any driving experience ever could. He once explained that the happiness on a winner's face when receiving keys to their dream car was worth more than the temporary thrill of acceleration or the admiration of strangers at car shows. This philosophy extends beyond vehicles to every aspect of his lifestyle. His primary residence in North Carolina has been transformed into the ultimate content creation facility. The main house features multiple bedrooms, professional kitchens for food-related videos, and entertainment areas designed for filming challenges and competitions. But the real magic happens in the production facilities built on the same property. The main warehouse spans over 50,000 square feet and can be reconfigured for any type of video. Removable walls allowed the space to become a massive game arena, an obstacle course, or even a replica of famous locations from around the world. Professional lighting systems can simulate any time of day or weather condition. Sound equipment rivals what you'd find in major recording studios. Camera mounts and track systems allow for shots that would be impossible in normal locations. A separate building houses all the props, materials, and equipment needed for MrBeast's elaborate challenges. Foam blocks for pit jumping, materials for building challenges, costumes for themed videos, and backup equipment for everything electronic fill this space. Organization systems ensure that any item can be located within minutes, even when preparing for complex videos with dozens of different elements. The technology infrastructure supporting this operation costs millions annually. High-speed internet connections fast enough to upload massive video files quickly. Computer systems capable of handling 8K video editing. Backup power systems that prevent any interruption during filming or editing. Climate control systems that protect sensitive equipment and ensure comfortable working conditions regardless of weather. All of this technology serves one purpose: creating content that entertains millions while generating the revenue needed to fund even bigger projects. His private jet represents the mobile extension of his content empire. Valued at $2.5 million, this aircraft isn't just transportation, it's a flying office and production studio. Custom modifications include editing bays where video content can be produced during flights. Communication systems keep him connected to his team regardless of location. Meeting areas allow for strategy sessions while traveling between locations. Even the seating configuration prioritizes functionality over luxury, with workstations that transform travel time into productive time. The business empire generating MrBeast's billion-dollar net worth extends far beyond YouTube advertising revenue. Feastables chocolate bars have become a major player in the confectionery market, with distribution deals in major retailers nationwide. The success of Feastables proves that online influence can translate into real-world business success when executed properly. Each chocolate bar sold generates profit that funds more content creation, creating a self-sustaining cycle of growth. Beast Burger represents another revolutionary business model. This virtual restaurant concept allows fans to order MrBeast branded food from hundreds of locations without the overhead costs of traditional restaurant chains. Existing kitchens prepare Beast Burger meals alongside their regular menu items, creating a distributed restaurant network that can scale rapidly without massive capital investment. Revenue from Beast Burger sales directly supports content creation while building brand recognition beyond the digital space. Merchandise sales contribute significantly to the overall revenue picture. Fans eagerly purchase clothing, accessories, and collectibles that represent the values of generosity and positivity that MrBeast embodies. Unlike typical celebrity merchandise that focuses on profit margins, MrBeast merchandise is priced affordably to ensure fans can participate regardless of their financial situation. This approach builds stronger community connections while still generating substantial revenue. Brand partnerships and sponsorships operate differently in the MrBeast universe. Instead of simple product placements, brands become integrated into content experiences that provide genuine value to viewers. A gaming sponsor might fund an elaborate tournament with prizes worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. A food brand might support a charity event that feeds thousands of people. These partnerships create win-win situations where brands get meaningful exposure while audiences receive entertainment and value that goes far beyond traditional advertising. The reinvestment strategy that drives MrBeast's continued growth is unlike anything seen in traditional business. While most wealthy individuals focus on accumulating assets that appreciate over time, MrBeast immediately reinvests virtually every dollar back into content creation. This means his net worth isn't sitting idle in bank accounts or investment portfolios, it's actively working to create more content, help more people, and generate more value for his audience. This approach creates a perpetual motion machine of success. Higher investment in content quality leads to better videos that attract more viewers. More viewers generate more revenue from multiple sources. More revenue enables even bigger investments in future content. Each cycle builds on the previous one, creating exponential growth that compounds over time. Traditional business schools are now studying this model as a new form of sustainable business growth. The daily routine of managing a billion-dollar content empire starts before most people wake up. MrBeast's day begins at 5:30 in the morning with strategy sessions where he and his core team analyze performance metrics from recent videos, plan upcoming content, and brainstorm new ideas with viral potential. These aren't casual conversations. They're intense business meetings where decisions involving millions of dollars are made based on data analysis and creative intuition. Production meetings start at 7 a.m., where every detail of the day's filming is planned and coordinated. Whether filming a massive challenge involving hundreds of participants, a philanthropic project that will change lives, or an elaborate stunt that pushes the boundaries of what's possible on YouTube, every element must be carefully orchestrated. Safety protocols, legal considerations, technical requirements, and creative objectives all need alignment before filming begins. The actual filming process often continues for 12 to 16 hours, depending on the complexity of the content being created. MrBeast is personally involved in every aspect, from directing camera angles to ensuring participant safety, to making real-time creative decisions that improve the final product. His attention to detail and commitment to quality means that every shot must meet his standards before the team moves to the next scene. Post-production work continues even after filming wraps. Video editing, sound design, color correction, and graphics creation all require oversight and approval. MrBeast reviews every edit to ensure the final product matches his vision and maintains the quality standards his audience expects. This process can take days or weeks for complex videos, but the result is content that stands out in a crowded digital landscape. The scale of MrBeast's philanthropic efforts continues to expand as his resources grow. Tree planting initiatives have put millions of new trees in the ground across multiple continents. Ocean cleanup projects have removed thousands of pounds of plastic waste from waterways around the world. Food bank donations have provided meals for hundreds of thousands of families facing food insecurity. These efforts aren't just publicity stunts, they create measurable positive impact while generating engaging content that inspires others to take similar action. Educational initiatives represent another area where MrBeast's influence creates lasting change. Scholarship programs help students afford college education they couldn't otherwise access. School supply donations ensure that teachers have the materials needed for effective instruction. Technology donations bring computers and internet access to underserved communities. Each initiative is carefully planned to maximize both immediate impact and long-term benefits for recipients. The ripple effects of MrBeast's success extend throughout the creator economy. Thousands of content creators have adopted similar approaches, focusing on audience value and generous content creation rather than purely profit-driven strategies. This shift is changing how brands think about marketing, how audiences consume content, and how success is measured in the digital age. Traditional media companies are also taking notice. Television networks, movie studios, and streaming platforms are exploring partnerships with MrBeast and studying his methods for creating engaging content. The production values, storytelling techniques, and audience engagement strategies pioneered in his YouTube videos are influencing mainstream entertainment in ways that are just beginning to be understood. The future of MrBeast's empire looks even more ambitious than his current success. Plans for expansion into traditional media include television shows that bring his challenge-based content to broader audiences. Movie productions could take his storytelling to the big screen with Hollywood budgets and distribution. Theme park attractions based on his most popular videos could create physical spaces where fans experience his content in new ways. Technology investments represent another area of future growth. Virtual reality experiences could allow audiences to participate in challenges remotely. Interactive content platforms could enable real-time audience participation in live videos. Artificial intelligence tools could help scale content production while maintaining quality standards. Each technological advancement creates new opportunities for content creation and audience engagement. The sustainability of this business model continues to prove critics wrong. Early skeptics questioned whether content based on giving away money could remain profitable long-term. The success of 2025 demonstrates that generosity-based content creation can generate wealth that rivals traditional industries while creating significantly more positive social impact. This proof of concept is inspiring similar approaches across multiple industries and business sectors. What makes MrBeast's lifestyle truly remarkable isn't the expensive dates or luxury cars, it's the way he's redefined what wealth means in the modern world. His success proves that in the digital age, the most valuable currency is the ability to create genuine connections with people, tell stories that matter, and use resources to make the world better. Traditional measures of wealth focus on accumulation and preservation. MrBeast's approach focuses on circulation and multiplication. The lesson for anyone watching this video is simple but powerful. Success in the modern world comes not from hoarding resources, but from finding ways to create value for others.
Whether you're building a business, developing a career, or simply trying to improve your life, the principle remains the same. When you focus on giving value first, financial rewards follow naturally. When you prioritize helping others, you create the foundation for your own success. MrBeast's billion-dollar lifestyle represents more than entertainment. It's a blueprint for building meaningful success in the 21st century. By the time you finish watching this video, you'll understand that the real secret isn't about spending $500,000 on dates or giving away expensive cars.
The real secret is understanding that generosity, when combined with smart strategy and authentic passion, creates abundance that goes far beyond anything traditional wealth could ever provide. If this video changed how you think about success and money, smash that like button, subscribe for more content that reveals the strategies behind today's biggest success stories, and drop a comment telling me which part of MrBeast's strategy you're going to apply to your own life starting today.